Hi everyone, hey, it's Winston. Just wanted to say thank you to all of the people who attended my presentation the other day for AARP Senior Planet. I had a great time presenting that information, and the title of that presentation was Habits That Keep You Capable. Now, I focused on capable because I think it's really important that we start thinking long-term about our health and capability. So one of the questions that always comes up is, what does capable mean? Well, to me, you're capable if you can walk, lift, climb, carry, descend, get up off the floor, and get down on the floor unaided. Now, if you can do those things, you're capable. But if I start losing that capability, let's say I really can't walk anymore because I just haven't been out. I find it difficult to climb or descend stairs. Lifting anything heavy is really a problem. What's happening is I'm losing capability. And if I lose capability, what's going to happen next is my self-sufficiency and independence goes out the window. So I don't know about you, but I am really keen on keeping my independence as long as I can. Or let me say that differently. I really don't want to be dependent upon someone else to get me up and get me down, help me in the chair, help me out of the chair. That's just really not where I want to be in retirement. So we have heard a lot about the term health span, which is the number of years that you live healthy and disease-free. And then we've heard about lifespan, and lifespan is the number of years that you're going to live. And I think if I can get my health span to be as close to my lifespan as possible, that's really the goal for me when it comes to healthy living. Now I want to add in one other part. We have health span, we have lifespan, and we also need to think about strength span. Now, strength span is really my overall strength, and that means my functional strength. Functional strength means if I'm going to get in a chair and get out of a chair, that I can control that movement. And if I can control that movement, I have functional strength. Now, what happens if I lose functional strength? Well, then my strength span begins to shrink. And that means I'm also losing that ability to be independent. So when we think about our longevity and we think about our health, let's think in terms of health span. How long can I stay healthy? My lifespan, the number of years I'm going to live, and then my strength span, my ability to be functional and capable. Now, when we think about those three different spans, which can I influence and have the greater impact on? Now, I can impact my strength span very easily by implementing more movement into my day and doing those 5 essential movements that I talked about in the presentation. When I'm doing that, I'm really casting a vote for my overall strength and functionality. My health span, I can also greatly influence based upon my lifestyle behaviors and habits. Now, when it comes to my lifespan, I think when you are stronger, you have more strength, you're capable, you're living a healthy lifestyle, then I'm doing everything I can to get the most amount of time out of my lifespan. Now, in other presentations and videos that I've done, I've talked about the 3 different phases that I think we encounter in our life. And I call those the 3 B's: been, being, and becoming. Now, been, that's what I have been before. It's what I was in my career. The minute I retired, that was over with. Then I shifted into being. That's what I am currently today. And then becoming is, what is it that I am focused on becoming in the future? That gives me a purpose. It gives me a direction. It gives me something to work towards. It helps me maintain my functionality and my capability. And I think that's really the question that we need to answer. Who are we in the process of becoming? No wrong answer to that, as long as I have an idea of what it is I want to become. So in retirement, I'm not interested in just trying to keep myself busy. I'm intentionally carving out my new identity, the process of what I'm becoming. And I'm shaping that identity around 3 things: strength, independence, and capability. That's my focus for who I'm in the process of becoming. That really gives me a forward look. It gives me what I'm working towards, and it fits into my purpose and what I'm going to do. So every action that I take is evidence of what I'm becoming, because we're known for our behaviors.